Hey everybody, this is Svenshinhan, welcoming you back to more Seiken Densetsu 3. In the last episode, we apparently got caught by the Amazons, who are at the Rolante secret hideout somewhere in the hills between, was the city we were in, Palo, and the Kingdom of Rolante. So we're in the middle of a meeting. Okay, so that's where they're holding the meeting. What's up there? Let me talk to her. We're retaking Rolante. Well, you're dedicated, that's for sure. I want to know what else is in here, though. Let's talk to these people. Ms. Lees has returned. Yeah, she's your princess. Of course she's returned. It's interesting to note that if you actually, oh wait, that's where we just came from. If you actually choose Lees as one of your main characters, they'll hail your return because apparently you've been away for a while. The castle's just up the mountain from here. I know, I was right in front of there, in front of a closed gate because I was being an idiot. Let's see, what's here? This is the weaponry and armor we've collected. Okay, let's have a look at this. I'm guessing you can't really buy any of it? No, apparently not. Well, it's not like we have any money to buy any armor anyway, so... Let's see, how much money do I have anyway? 2,000 luck, okay, that's not nearly enough to buy weapons. I'm gonna have to go without for all... No, I wanted to go outside. Well, that's a good start of an episode. Anyway, let's barge in on the meeting and see what the Amazon warriors have to say. I'm curious to know what these, women have to offer us. Miss Lees, you're safe. Okay, he's dead. Calm down, take it easy. Oh, I'm alright. So, what's the plan? How are we gonna get the castle back? We obviously don't have enough troops for a direct assault. I'm sorry, I'm not a military tactician. I never thought I'd be doing this. I should actually give him an old man voice. Oh, wait, I know. We could ask the sage Don Perignon. Don who? He'd know what to do. He's a brilliant strategist. His advice led Prince Richard to victory against the Dragon Emperor. Okay, now I'm just making him sound like some really posh British stereotype. Okay, where does he live? That's the tricky part. He's a Corobokkle. He lives in the Corobokkle forest. His village is west of the Rabbite Forest, south of Jad. Well, let's go find him. Actually, it's a bit more complicated than that, I'm afraid. Corobokkles don't like humans. I'm not sure if he would even talk to you. Miss Lees, your return has raised hopes. Please don't leave us. Then we go. Lees, stay here. That's a good idea. Since you insist. Actually, he just offered it as a suggestion. I didn't insist on anything. Yeah, you're welcome. So, what should we do? Well, you'll have to disguise yourselves as Corobokkles. That's the only way. You can do that if you have the legendary Chibiko hammer. I think someone in Basel owns it. This accent is getting worse by the minute. Okay, so... that was hilarious. Okay, so apparently we have to go to Basel, which I think we just left, didn't we? Good thing this hideout hasn't been found yet. Well, technically we found it. Okay, so here's the thing. Why are they even letting us out? How do they know where to be trusted? This way. Okay, yeah, if you go this way, you'll end up at the Path of the Heavens again, and you could technically go back all the way to Palo, but I think the boat service isn't running. So up here, they've set up a little surprise for us. It's a cannon? Okay. Hey, that looks like Bon Voyage's cannon. Oh, apparently she's Merci. You know him? I'm his cousin, Merci. Can you get us to Basel? Sure, no problem. Are you ready? Yeah, why not? Okay, so apparently Bonjour has a cousin named Merci, and she's an Amazoness, so it not only spans multiple nationalities, but multiple races. Okay, they literally send us flying halfway across the world. How is this not lethal? I mean, I'd love a travel system like this if it weren't for the, you know, blinding pain. I mean, my legs would shatter, and probably more than that. Anyway, we're at the merchant city of Basel, and we're told that someone here knows of the legendary Chibiko hammer. And I can already tell you, it's not really a spoiler, but you have to go to the black market for this. And here's our favorite group of dancers again. We're not going to have them do a dance again. I think once is quite enough. And remember the slaver that we talked to earlier? That's actually the one who knows about the hammer. And Hawk and Durin were oogling at the ladies and are straddling. Sorry, we're sold out. Just got rid of my last slave a couple minutes ago. Some kidding. Yeah, you said that before. What? No hammer? Welcome to the black market. You'll find things here you won't find anywhere else. Chibiko hammer? Maybe it's her? What would you like? I wanted to do this once, but I never imagined it'd be this boring. I'd rather just go home and sleep. Here, you can have one of my dead grandpa's things. And we get a Chibiko hammer. Okay, that was surprisingly easy. I thought it was a slaver for some reason. Okay, that's, No, I don't want to go into the menu. I want to go into the item select screen. So using this actually will turn us into Chibikos. For those of you, Chibi is like it's Japanese and it means like really small. Like when anime characters turn like small with exaggerated features, that's called Chibi. I think actually Chibi doesn't mean small; it means short or deformed even. I'm not sure. Anyway, I noticed that we still have the gunpowder in our inventory. We don't need that anymore, so I'm gonna just quickly head into the storage and deposit that gunpowder, otherwise it's just gonna consume an item slot that we could use for something else. Because even if you don't have the gunpowder in your inventory, the game still sees it as you having it, so... Anyway, we have to go to Jad, and I don't think there's an easy way to get there, so... Let's see if we can get there quickly by way of the harbor. The harbor is over here, you idiot. I think this one only takes us to Palo. I'm not entirely sure. Headed for Palo. Oh, Jad. Okay. Also takes us to Jad. Good. 90 per passenger? This game will have me out of money before the end of it. Okay, well, yeah. It can't really be avoided. I'll be glad when we get our own method of transportation, and we will soon. I mean, it's in any... Like, in the SNES era, there's always a point in the game where you get, like, the ability to travel the world. And it might be a minor spoiler, but, I mean, it exists in almost every RPG of this era, so I don't really consider it a spoiler. But at a certain point in the game, not too far from now, we'll actually get our own method of transportation, and then we can just explore the world as we please. But for now, we're relying on these incredibly expensive ships. I mean, 90 loot per passenger doesn't sound like much, but for this early in the game and as poor as I am, that's actually quite a lot. Anyway, we're back in the Castle City, Jad. We haven't been here in a while. The last time we were here, we actually were on the run from the Beast Kingdom. There's people running around. Let's see. The Beastman ran away from me, afraid. Yeah, right, you're an old man. I highly doubt it. I'm pretty sure you're brave, but I don't doubt your courage. But I think the Beastmen, they kicked us in the ass. Let's see, do we have new weaponry here? Nah, just... Well, actually, it is new weaponry. It's just the same old stuff that we got in Palo anyway, so... Not gonna bother too much. You can, actually, that's interesting. There's, if you go back into the palace here, and you take the way all the way upstairs, you can talk to the mayor of the city, but he doesn't really have anything interesting to say, so... Anyway, they said we had to go south of the city of Jad, so that's where we'll go. And we're now in the Rabbite Forest again, and the enemies have leveled up, but they're still weaklings. Well, they hit for a little more, but they're not really a threat, I don't think. Let's see, now, the Rabbites die in one hit, and they still only give 1 experience. They hit harder, though. That's the bad part. I mean, skipping them, actually, I mean... Well, there's nothing really you can do but skip them. I mean, fighting them takes long. But they hit for 11, 13 damage. Man, that's quite a lot, actually. I'm kind of annoyed that we don't have a healer yet. Anyway, let's just try to skip most of these battles. It's so annoying that you can't run from enemies if you're considered in combat. Anyway, the Corobokkles Forest is halfway on the way to where we met the fairy in the very early part of the game. Okay, aside from Rabbites, there's now a new type of enemy. It's the purple-pink one. It's a Rebellion. I always called it a Rebellion when I was a kid because I didn't know how to pronounce it. And, you know, right now I still don't know how to pronounce it. The Stardust Herb, that's, I think that resets, like, stat afflictions or whatever. I'm not entirely sure. Let's just kill the Rebellions. Okay, I don't know why Kevin is doing less damage than Hawk right now, because he has more strength. I think it's... Oh, I remember now. It's kind of a bug in the game where if you kill enemies in a certain state, like in the werewolf form at night, and you level up during the process, it glitches out your stats or something? I'm not entirely sure, but... Because I'm pretty sure that Kevin's attack power is actually higher than Hawk's. Let me just check to make sure. Hawk has 52, Kevin has 46. Okay, so I guess it's not higher. Oh, Hawk has higher strength, that's why. Well, that won't last long. When we get our first class change, everything is going to change. Okay, so... you might notice there, behind the statue, there's this little... pixie. Actually, it's a Corobokkle. Now, if we use the Chibiko Hammer... We're turned small, and we can actually follow and head into the woods. Where is the entrance? The entrance is supposed to be somewhere around here. Or do you have to talk to the statue first? Yeah, you have to talk to the statue first. That's weird. Anyway, let's go in. Let's see, we're in the Corobokkle Forest. And there's an old man, a Corobokkle. I haven't seen you around here. We, from other village. You smell like humans to me. I'd recognize that smell anywhere. Right. Whatever you say. Don Perignon. Where is he? Dunno. Why don't you go look for him yourself? We just might. Yeah, I don't want to talk to you. I want to go into the village. Okay, you can walk through the trees here. The annoying part is he like keeps following you around. And it's... Oh, please. Would you stop blocking him? And these trees, they have, like, entrances. They're not very obvious, but inside you can, like, talk to these guys. Don Perignon? He's not here. Oh, that's very helpful. I do like the architecture, like, inside the trees. I always wanted to have a treehouse as a kid, but, you know, there weren't really any decent trees where I grew up. There's another Corobokkle. They're, like, leaves. Is that a toilet? No, that actually looks like beds. Don Perignon? He's not here. Okay, so apparently they're not just annoying, they're also all clones. That or they have a hive mind. Let's see, there's another treehouse over here. At least they all look different, but there's not even any beds here. Don Perignon? He's not here. Gee, we haven't heard that before. Talk about simple-minded. Let's see, did I go into this one? I don't think I did. Maybe I did. No, this one is new. Don Perignon? He's not here. Hey, wasn't there someone outside? Yeah, there was. So you're telling me that was Don Perignon and he just pulled a prank on us? I should kill him. I should kill him right the hell now. Where is he? I think he moved somewhere over to this place. What? Or is he inside this house? He wouldn't let us go here earlier. No. Huh, shrimp. What? Why did he call us a shrimp? He's not much bigger than me. Okay, there he is. Let's talk to him, the prankster. No good. No Don Perignon anywhere. That's because I'm right here. Then you lied to us! Ooh, lying just can't be tolerated. Ah, but I was walking around at the time, so I wasn't in any single place. Oh. Ah, most intriguing. Something wrong? You seem a little nervous. That's what I love about this guy. Hawk is so funny. Rolante. Corobokkle village in Rolante. Big mice invaded. We need to fight back. Get rid of mice. That's a problem, Rolante. Rolante, Oh, I know. First you need to find the wind spirit, Jin. In the middle of the Rolante mountain zone, there is a cave called the Corridor of Wind. Yeah, we actually already found it. When the wind god statue turns in a different direction, the wind will shift and the way will open. The Wind Mana Stone and Jin are somewhere at the end of the tunnel. Then, go back to the garden with the sleep flowers. Use Jin's power to control the wind and spread the sleep pollen into Rolante Castle. That'll put the Navarre raiders to sleep. Retaking the castle should be a breeze, so to speak. Castle? Navarre? I don't know what you're talking about. Ha ha ha! Do you really think you can fool me? You're the ones that the fairy chose. I can sense this sort of thing. Besides, you smell like humans, and there's no Corobokkle village in Rolante, okay? Normally, I wouldn't even bother with a pack of humans running through my village. But if the fairy is here, that means the world is in danger. That affects us, too. I'm sorry I tricked you. I just get a kick out of doing that. Haha, good luck. Okay, I have to admit, that was kind of cool what he did. Like, I didn't even notice, when he starts talking about the Navarre Raiders, when I played this game for the first time, now I'm lost. I can't find the exit. When I played this game for the first time, I didn't even notice that he was talking about the Navarre Raiders. I was like, huh? I just skimmed over that. I thought they just meant the mice. Anyway, we should probably get out of the Rabbite Forest, and we should un-chibi ourselves because we can't really fight in this state. That's the downside. You're really vulnerable. And apparently, we're not de-chibified. Oh, we are when we go here. Okay, that's good. And now, it's all the way back to Palo, and back to, well, the Amazon hideout, I suppose, because we have to talk to the Amazons about this plan that Don Perignon concocted for us. Can't really do anything. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna head back to Jad, and from Jad, I am going to take a boat to Palo. I'll be doing most of that off-screen, though, because I wouldn't want to bother you with my senseless running around all the time. So, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna head back to Jad, and from there, I'm gonna take the boat back to Palo. I'm probably gonna show you that bit at least. From Palo, I'm just gonna run back to the Amazon hideout. Because really, there's no point in me showing the Path of the Heavens constantly, because from the Path of the Heavens, I still have to go to the Corridor of Wind, and I am showing that on screen because that's kind of like part of the main story. But next time we meet, I will be at the Amazon hideout, because that's just the easiest way to go. I don't want to senselessly run around. I don't want to cut out too much either, so that's, I think, the best solution. Anyway, I love the kind of the story turn that this is taking. I mean, at first we started like with Hawks just wanting to escape from Navarre to help his girlfriend Jessica, who had the cursed necklace placed on her. And then right now the stakes are raised. You know, his ex-thieves guild is actually trying to completely ruin everything. One-way rate to Palo 70. More money. At least we gained some money from leveling. The game never explicitly states it, but the amount of coin that you get is roughly similar to the amount of experience that you get. It might even be identical, I'm not entirely sure. So you gain a little bit. But yeah, anyway, what I like about this game is that right now, it kind of like the world embiggens. You know, it's like everything, the stakes are raised, you know, more kingdoms actually have a stake in what's going on in the politics, like the Navarre Raiders. They want to take over Rolante Castle, like they said. The Rolante people are trying to fight back. And then Fortuna was invaded by the, vicious, beautiful women in pointy hats. And we'll actually visit their lands at some point, too, so there's a whole lot of political intrigue going on. Even if the game doesn't really have that much text surrounding it, if you read between the lines, there's actually quite a bit going on, and we're smack dab in the middle of it. Anyway, we arrived in Palo. It's night time. That's actually good. So yeah, next time I see you, I will be at the special hideout of the Amazons in Rolante. Well, actually to the south of Rolante in the mountains. So thanks everybody very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode when we're gonna make a move into the Wind Corridor to recover the Wind Spirit Jin, because we need him to take over the castle. See you then!